Hello, friends? An invader tells us a sad story because 50 meters from his trench at the front, a group of 5 young colleagues from an assault brigade had settled in an old stronghold. However, during the night, a bomber drone came and dropped 3 anti-tank mines, which managed to destroy the position. For some reason, the invader is sad because none of his neighbors survived and also because it will take several days for their bodies to be evacuated. While he tells us his story, the drone detection system is going crazy, issuing an alert about the presence of more aerial threats in the area. On the technological front, the defenders introduced the Strela 2, a new generation Interceptor drone that integrates a rocket booster, allowing it to quickly reach an altitude of 2 kilometers. This improvement was developed thanks to the collaboration between the German company Quantum Systems and the Ukrainian drone manufacturer Yai Drones, which produces the Strela platform. Strela 2 integrates a compact solid-fuel rocket booster similar to the one used in the Jaeger Interceptor drone, developed by Quantum Systems. The booster allows for a rapid ascent to 2,000 meters in altitude, after which the drone begins to fly using its 4 electric motors. This preserves battery power, allowing for longer flight time, target acquisition, and enabling the system to pursue targets at high altitude. This solves a key limitation of battery-powered quadcopter interceptors, which consume a lot of energy during ascent. This design prioritizes energy efficiency, quick response, and operational autonomy against fast or high-altitude threats, such as the upgraded Jaeger drones. Ukrainian developers also gained access to the artificial intelligence software used in Quantum Systems' unmanned aerial vehicles, which could improve target detection and interception capabilities. The Strela Interceptor family is designed to neutralize aerial threats such as Shahed Jaeger attack drones, high-speed reconnaissance UAVs, and loitering munitions like the Lancet. Quantum Systems has already secured an order to supply 15,000 Strela Interceptor drones to the Defenders National Guard. These will be funded by the German government and manufactured in Ukraine in order to meet operational demand, with the option to export surplus systems in the future. On May 17, unmanned systems operators from the Alpha Group of the Security Service of Ukraine carried out a furious attack using medium-range Mosquito drones against a barracks of the Federal Security Service, FSB. The invaders had set it up in a building complex at the ARABAT Spit, south of the occupied city of Ginichesk. In the footage, we see how a swarm of attack Mosquito drones strikes 9 buildings of the complex in a coordinated manner, hitting the roofs and entering through the windows, which caused widespread fires and severe structural damage. A Russian Pantsir S-1 air defense system that was on the premises was also destroyed, as it was unable to react to the violent and intense attack from multiple directions that overwhelmed the base's defenses. The importance of the attack was such that President Zelensky himself came out to confirm that the attack caused around 100 casualties among FSB personnel. This is significant, as they were invaders. They specialized in counterintelligence actions and police control of the occupied areas in southern Ukraine. Therefore, neutralizing them allows Ukrainian Special Forces agents and operators working behind enemy lines to operate with greater freedom. On the ground front, fighters from the 15th Independent Black Forest Artillery Reconnaissance Brigade successfully destroyed a Russian 5N-63S command post using Ram-2 loitering munitions. This system integrates a self-propelled fire control radar and the command station for the Russian S-300 and S-400 air defense systems into the same vehicle. It is responsible for illumination, tracking, and missile guidance, which supposedly allows it to neutralize multiple aerial threats simultaneously. Its destruction is a serious loss for the integrated air defense network of the invading horde. The neutralization operation was followed by a Shark-type reconnaissance drone from the brigade, which tracked the loitering munition until it hit its target. It was painted with an unusual desert camouflage pattern, which is not very suitable for the Ukrainian battlefield. The attack caused a fire, which led its crew to end up abandoning it. The replacement cost of an integrated radar command and control post is several tens of millions of dollars. The 15th Brigade has earned a huge reputation for its expertise in long-range aerial reconnaissance and carrying out precision strikes in the invaders' rear areas, through which it has managed to destroy numerous high-value Russian systems, including Buk M2 anti-aircraft batteries and other air defense systems. The Mosquito operators from the Science Unmanned Systems Battalion of the 77th Airmobile Brigade, they published a summary of their work from the past week, where they show how they managed to deputinize about a dozen illegal invaders who had entered the Kharkiv region. The motor skills and fine coordination of these operators never cease to amaze, especially those who managed to navigate through the forest just to deliver the message to the Mortarite tourists. And you already know what that message is. Pay up, boom, motherfucker. One of the unit's favorite tactics is to set up their Mosquitoes in areas where the orcs pass through, who for some reason keep using the same paths over and over again, where so many of their colleagues have received Putin's kiss. If you think about it, it makes sense since none of their colleagues returned to warn them about the unpleasant surprises on that path. For them. On the air front, the hunt for the Horde's drone command and control posts continues. These are generally found in buildings, since the higher up they are, the greater the range they have to connect with their radio-controlled drones. This also allows the defenders to identify them more easily and call in a MiG-29 from the Air Force to give them the standard de-Putinization treatment with French hammer bombs. Yep, if any of those invaders survived, they're going to have a serious headache. Reconnaissance teams are searching for drone operator nests as part of the hunt. Command says these usually don't discriminate in their attacks between civilian and military targets, so as soon as one is identified, the Air Force is asked to cooperate in carrying out an attack as quickly as possible. In this case, with hammer precision bombs launched from a MiG-29, but since there were doubts about the effectiveness and to avoid any margin of error, the defenders sent a second round of hammers to ensure the complete neutralization of this control center. These French hammers have already proven to be extremely effective and precise. Now, I just hope that the new Ukrainian precision glide munitions turn out to be just as good. To finish, I'll leave you with something that will be reconnaissance equipment and precise. Now, I just hope that the new Ukrainian precision glide munitions turn out to be just as good. That you will see today because a Mosquito from the Systems Battalion was identified, discrimination is requested, the 129th collaboration as quickly as possible, in this case, precision bombs launched by MiG-29.
De la 129 Brigada.
Effectiveness, and they sent a hammer, presence of another type of predator, in this case a steppe cat, which are the favorite pets, in this case a control cat. The defenders had doubts about the effectiveness and to ensure the second complete air margin, mouse protection was going to be for the mice, doubts to ensure how effective it was. Interested in more content about the war in Ukraine? Visit our 2 new channels for information in a different format. Don't forget to check them out. Remember to visit our Patreon, where for just $1, you'll have access to a large number of uncensored videos and documentaries. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.